Everybody, welcome to our special team call, Sunday night team call for Cryptogenics. This is the first team call I've ever done for Cryptogenics because most of my role I've been playing as for the entire company, and I haven't been having any special attention for our actual team. Now, for those of you that have been with me over the years, you know our team is called Power Team Marketing, but in the cryptocurrency space, we call ourselves Team Crypto Alliance, which stands for TCA, because we have a lot of leaders from different backgrounds, different programs, and we all came together in the crypto space, especially with this education platform. So our team is TCA, Team Crypto Alliance. You never hear me really promote it, again, because of my position in the company. I'm not considered a master distributor, but I am the top pinnacle for our side of the company. So I wanted to have this call just to make sure that we all got together, those of you that have been enrolled by myself and our downline, so you know the structure of what the company looks like, where you sit within the company, and what our goals are as a team, and so you know my support for all of you here as well. Those are a couple of things we're going to cover. So first and foremost, again, my name is Brandon Ivey from Los Angeles, California. You know, I've been in the network marketing industry. It'll be 20 years this December. I've made a good amount of money over the last 10 years. I've been a top producer of everything that I've done. You know the story about how we came to Cryptogenics. Welcome, welcome. And the way the company is structured, you've heard of the core five. So there's the five owners, and that is Will Fietlin, Stephen McCullough, Mike Boggs. Then you have Kathy Keene and her son Jeremy Keene. Those are the core five. They actually have the master distributor position. And then you have the cryptonary below them, the binary, two legs. One leg is Christy Snoddy, is the top position there. And the other side is myself. And so we've been building since January, preparing on the soft launch. Now we've just completed our first month of pre-launch. As a company-wide, I think we've just crossed 2,800 members in 4 weeks. Our team, we are at almost 2,300. I got to look that up again. 2,300, somewhere around there. As a team, we represent about 80% of the company for our organization. I don't have, people ask me, what's your power leg? And since I'm at the top, there is no power leg for me. Each side is a power leg. So I personally have enrolled 136 people. On the far outside leg, which is my left leg, there is 1,900 something people there. I've been put 11 personals there. On my inside leg, we're at 370 something. And I personally enrolled 120 something people on that side, just so you guys know. So some of you fall on that. We call that the company power side, and most of you fall on the inside. If you're part of Jason Mangan's team, Peter Blackwell, Jarris Coleman, Rob Harris, that team, that's on the outside leg. If you're part of Gene Flynn, Angel Nieves, Shane West, that's on the inside leg. So just so you guys know where you sit. The bottom line, people ask, what's the best position to be in? Wherever you are right now is the best position to be in, because we're still at the early stages. And I'm going to tell you why, because I want you to know what our goals are, what my personal goal is, what I see our goal for our team is. And then from that, you can decide what role you're going to play in this part, because you've got to set personal goals for yourself. So I always start big. The ultimate goal here is ultimate financial freedom. That's why we're here. We're here to make money, and we're going to get educated in the process. So ultimate goal for me is $1 million a month. That's my ultimate goal, $1 million a month. By the end of the year, I have a goal to be at $250,000 a month, if not sooner than by the end of the year. To make that happen, there's no way I can do that by myself. It takes a team. which means it is my goal and job to help dozens of people reach that 10-figure or 10-figure, 5-figure a month or more range, $10,000 a month and more. So out of our whole organization, what I do is I kind of look around inside it and see who's doing what, who's got the potential, who's stepping up, and I'm going to spend most of my time with those individuals who want to be on that level. If that's not you, that's still okay. You know, again, it comes up to your own personal goals. Do you want to be able to make a couple of $100 a month? Do you want to be earning a couple of $1,000 a month? Do you want to be able to walk off your job? Do you want to be in that 5-figure a month and more range, $10,000 a month and more? You know, that's completely up to you. I can't force that upon anybody, but the people who do want that, and no matter where it is you want to be, I can help show you how to make that happen. And so I leave that up to you guys as far as what your personal goal and where you want to be. Those of you who say, look, Brandon, I'm here to walk off my job. I'm here to be able to get to 5 figures a month and more. I want to be that person. Then you can reach out to me privately and let me know, and we can set up a private game plan to make that happen. But here's one thing that I definitely want to do for the entire organization. I've got 4 rules that I live by in the crypto space. Rule number 1 is never invest with money that you cannot afford to lose. So when people always say, what is the difference between Cryptogenics and any of the other companies from 2017 that went away and stole everybody's money, is the fact that the biggest risk that you have here financially is $300. That's your biggest risk. $300. Now, I'm not talking about if you start buying, mining machines and stuff. Just being a member of Cryptogenics, $300. What does it take? Rule number 2 is always get your investment back as fast as possible. Always get your investment back as fast as possible. So what does that mean then? You share this with 3 people. I'm sorry, I'm going off of order. Rule number 1 is education. Rule number 2 is never invest money you cannot afford. Rule number 3 is get your investment back as fast as possible. So how do you make your $300 back? This is going to be our standard bearer for our team. If as a team, if we get good at following this and duplicating it, you will reach whatever financial personal goal you have set for yourself. This is the key. This is the building block. Helping people who get started make their money back. That is the key. So what is it? You need to enroll 3 people, 3 sales. You share this with 3 people, you just made your money back. Now there's no more risk. There's no more risk associated. You can't lose money. You made your money back. So if that is what we can all focus on doing, then everybody is going to succeed, because what you're also doing is you're feeding the cryptonary. And by feeding the cryptonary, you're creating spillover for your organization. Every single one of you, well, I can't say every, probably 95% of you have already received spillover or massive spillover. Some of you guys, your back office, and you're sitting there with 400, 500, 800, 1,000 people already in your organization. We also want to pay it forward. You're blessed with that spillover. I always call that gravy. Now you provide it for your team as well. And we do that by focusing on, let's help as many people get their business for free. Focus 3, getting 3. And you can do the numbers by yourself on what that looks like, 3, getting 3, getting 3, getting 3, within a 12-month period. Now, I am a student of Holton Buggs. You don't know who Holton Buggs is. He was at one point the #1 top money earner in the network marketing industry. Welcome, Gary. Let me make sure these lines are muted. And there's something that he was doing over $1 million a month in organo gold. And there's something that he said that I learned early in my early days from guys like Gene Flynn and Montrell Jackson and crew. One thing that he said was, my success, there's no secret to it. Even Bill Britt said the same thing. There's no secret to it. I just went through the numbers. To the average networker, it will take them a year or more to expose their business to at least 100 people. Now, it's always a numbers game, no matter what company, no matter what compensation plan, no matter what product or service. There's always a percentage that will say no and a percentage that will say yes. So if the average networker, it takes them a year to share it with 100 people, then in the course of a year, that person might end up with 7 to 10 signups personally. 7 to 10. Now, do the math. You know, if you enrolled 7 or 10, or let's just say 10 people yourself, if you enrolled 10 people, you just made $1,000. You know, the industry average is that the average is about an average networker would make between $700 to $1,000 a year. That's, you're not walking off your job with that, but that's the average. No, because we don't sugarcoat it. Most people in network marketing don't make money. That doesn't mean the industry is bad or that there's no opportunity. The opportunity is there for those who are willing to do what it takes to make it happen. But that's the average. So Holton said, instead of waiting a whole year for me to talk to 100 people, how about I do it in a week? And I do it every week. So now I'm having a year's worth of results every single week. Compressing your time, compressing your numbers, massive exposure. That's how I have always built my organizations. When I had one of my first big breaks, I'll give you an example. I got started on a Friday night. It was 5 o'clock when I signed up. 2 hours later, I had what was called an emergency PBR. PBR is an old school term for private business reception, only this time it was a conference call. I invited 140 people within my first 2 hours onto this conference call. I had the owner of the company on. Out of those 140 people that I invited, 40 showed up. 40. So that meant 100 people said no before they even knew what it was. Out of the 40 that showed up, 15 signed up that night. So my very first day in the business, I had 15 personals. That broke a company record right there. Our first week, those 15 turned into 40 people. Our first 30 days, those 40 turned into 110. First 60 days, those 110 turned into 550. And in less than 90 days, we had well over 1,000, and I was doing $12,000 a month in less than 90 days. Time compression. But that's nothing compared to here. Let's give an example. When we did pre-launch for Cryptogenics, my personal enrollee at the time was 110 or something like that, 105, 110. But I had invited 400. So 300 people said no to me. 110 signed up. 4 weeks later, we now have, 2,300 people on our team. 4 weeks later. So what I did last time compared to this is blowing it out of the water. Our first full month in the business. We haven't done any marketing yet. We haven't had a team like a call like I'm having right now to get everybody organized on the same page. We haven't put our system in place yet. This is just straight excitement. People are looking for a home to go to, a safe haven. It's exciting about cryptocurrency, education. We're just figuring it out. We're still in pre-launch, which means things are always still subject to change. We don't have our full suite of items even on the agenda yet. We just done our second pay run. You can now see your commissions in your back office. And so everybody is just like playing with a new car for the first time. It's in your driveway. You don't drive it yet, but you're messing around with the programming of the radio and seeing what the car can do, putting on the drop top. That's what we're doing right now, testing it all out, getting the feel for it. So we haven't even scratched the surface of what we are about to do. The goal of the company is to have 20,000 members by the end of June. 20,000 members by July 1st. That's the goal of the company. So the company is approaching 3,000 right now. By the end of the year, the company wants to have over 200,000 members worldwide. And then by the end of 2019, because that's when the real growth is going to really start to happen, we expect to have over 1 million members in cryptogenics worldwide. Now, let's go back to what I said about people worrying about their position and if they're going to get spillover. If there's only 2 teams, and we're sitting at right now on our team with less than 2,500 people, and we're about to add, if we just got 50% of that million, that's 500,000 members coming probably through your organization some kind of way. So this is why you want to look at the big picture and this early stages to get yourself positioned and established. The people who are going to make the most money in cryptogenics, they don't even know the name of the company exists yet. They don't even know who we are. They haven't heard of us yet. And more than likely, they probably won't even speak English. Your goal is to have as big of a net as possible so that when these individuals do join, they fall in your organization. You have one superstore on your left and one superstore on your right, and it is game over. So a couple of things that I didn't want to cover what I covered yesterday. If you did not attend the Saturday afternoon training, definitely make sure you go back and listen to that recording because that was a company-wide training, updates on what's going on within cryptogenics. Tonight, I just wanted to speak to our team. And I kind of wanted to get you guys to get a feel for what my goals are, what my agenda is, what we're looking to do and accomplish. And from that, you can kind of make your own goals and know that we're here to assist you along the way. Want to give you guys a game plan, especially when we start our marketing. So now let me get on marketing. I highly advise, it's not mandatory, but I highly advise that you get the cryptogenics, the KGX Pro marketing system. I've used a system like this in the past with ToolsRock to success when a company was backing it. When I was trying to do it by myself, I had success, but my team didn't. In this case, this is completely endorsed and built for cryptogenics. $85,000 went into this process. So when you go through the training of the marketing system, I don't have to train on it. It's already there. All the tools that you need will be right there. Go through it, play with it. It's $29 a month. Now there is a thing, if you refer 3 people to it, then you have yours for free. Now this is a touchy subject because people have already asked me. You know, if I personally enrolled 130 people, obviously I don't need to sign up all 130 people personally into the KGX Pro if they want to use it. I only need 3. So one thing that I am doing is when new members come to me, I am not giving them my link. I'm going to be giving them your guys' link to help you to get your 3 so that your monthly is covered on that. Now, it's not going to be something where I've got a chart set up and first come, first, that's going to get too complicated, and there's no way I can get 3 for everybody. So it'll be done more on a private basis. So don't hound me about it or anything like that, because then you get into muddy ground when someone says, how come they got 3 and I don't have 3 myself? Now, I don't want people to be dependent. So if you get anything from me, just look at that as extra gravy. But as you're building your organization, the members that join your team, you want them to have the marketing system as well. So if you're focusing on 3 and it's free, they also get the marketing system, then your marketing system is now free. And they do the same. So that's the point of focus you want to focus on. You want to, when people sign up with you want to arm them with the tools necessary to have success. And this marketing system is going to allow them to have success because they're busy. They may not be experts on this yet. You don't want them out there trying to explain what cryptogenics is all about when all they have to do is share a link that's going to have all the videos and do all of the work for them. So it's in your benefit and their benefit that they also have the system. If everybody's using the system, then you're not dependent or reliant on one individual. Somebody like myself or Jason or Leonard or Jarvis Coleman or Rob or Chris that you got to call, but the system is doing it all for you. So now you can have a huge organization. You can take a vacation and things aren't going to fall apart while you're gone. And you're not working your business 24/7. Let the system handle it. One thing I'm waiting for, because everybody's heard me talk about having a co-op for our team. There's different ways of doing a co-op marketing. One thing is, once I reach my own personal goal of how many people I'm going to personally enroll, I'm not going to enroll for myself anymore. I'm still going to market, but instead of signing people up directly, I will be sending them to your guys' links to help you build your teams that way, not just through spillover, but you have the ability to even build your inside leg through my marketing efforts. That's one way I'm going to do it. Another thing I'm going to do is I fully believe in leads and traffic source. The more eyeballs looking at your business, the more money you're going to make. It's a simple fact. Here's one thing people don't understand. They think you've got to have the best company, but the best products, and that's why you're going to have success. That's not the case. You show me the best company out there, and I'll show you people in it that's broke. You show me the worst company out there, and I'll show you somebody making 6 figures a month in it. It has nothing to do with how great your product is. Sales is sales. Numbers are numbers, period. So it's all about the numbers. So the KGX Pro, I have not seen this yet. This is what I'm waiting for. They're coming out with a lead generation system where I don't know if we're going to be able to purchase these leads. I don't know if these leads are going to go through the funnel system first. I don't know how they're going to do it yet. But once I see how that's done, then I can put a co-op campaign together where if I got to purchase, I'll put $1,000 or $2,000 purchasing some leads. I know Peter Blackwell has a program that costs, I think, about $450 for a certain number of leads, 10,000 leads or so. I'll do something like that, put your guys' link on a rotator, and all the leads come to you. So that's what I'm planning on doing. How we're going to do it, that's two different things. One co-op is going to be based on, all right, let's say there's a lead package for 10,000, 15, or 20,000 leads, and it might cost $1,000. Then I might say, all right, I'll take 20 of you, and each of you guys put in $100 or something, or $50, and then you go into the link rotator, and we all share the leads. That's one way of doing it. Another way is if I'm just using my own marketing efforts and using my own link rotator through you guys, or I'm purchasing leads myself. And for that, this is not a charity. This is going to be based on merit. How many times have you guys been in the situation where you've, especially in a binary, you've busted your tail, you've worked hard, you've never got spillover.
This is provided by Freak.
Hold on. You've never got spillover, yet it's always the person who hasn't done nothing that seems to be getting the handout, right? To getting the bonus. Hold on, mute that line. In my career, I have never, ever gotten spillover. I've never been in a situation where all I had to do was build one team. Never. I've always been the one that provided the spillover. And that's actually where you want to be, because those people make the most money. I never look for, I need the help from my upline or the handout, and that's okay. If that's kind of where you are right now, that's okay. But I want to reward those who are putting in the work. This is also why we go back to that refer 3 and get your business for free. So for the very first co-op campaign that I run, the people that's going to be allowed in it, there's a criteria. You have to be, one, a paying member, and that should be obvious, and it should be, but we still got a lot of people that sign up in the system that have not paid yet. That blows my mind. I'm like, you understand, you saw the value, that's why you signed up. Why haven't you made your payment yet? So we still got a lot of people like that. But so you signed up, you've made your payment, you're ready to go. But also, you got to enroll 3 people and make your money back. Those are the people I'm going to reward first. So that's the goal now. So let's just say if you take it from now till next Sunday, we'll probably do another team call next Sunday, especially with all the updates that are going to come out this week with the app, the mining machines. So as a team, I definitely want to cover those things. So we'll do another team call next Sunday, and we'll talk more about how the co-op will roll out. But to qualify, you've got a week. Knock out your first 3 members. Get your business for free. There's a reason for everything, because what I'm also forcing you to do here is creating a success story for yourself. People always ask this question: have you made any money yet? Have you had any success yet? What are you doing? I don't want to hear about what Brandon's doing. What are you doing? So by you getting your 3, you easily have, I just got started in the business. I'm going through the education. I'm learning. I made my money back already, so now I'm risk-free, because most people in crypto, they think they're going to lose their money. I made my money back. I've got a good team growing. That's a great start to a success story to share with others, because if you can do it, so can they. And then I'm going to reward you by helping you build your business even further. And then later, then I'll turn around, and those that still haven't done nothing, we'll see how we can help you out and to start to build your team. But I want to reward those who's putting in the effort to help to build the company. So that's what the co-op is going to be about and how it's going to roll out. So let's see, did I cover everything? I covered our team. Those of you that came on late, our team is called TCA Team Crypto Alliance. You won't hear me speak of TCA publicly, because I do not want to alienate the rest of the company, because I represent more than just TCA. But for our team is TCA, that's our private team. I am here for 3-way calls. I'm here to help you do private presentations, point you in the right direction, answer questions, close people out. That's my commitment to you. We are in this together to build a huge organization. 1 year from now, I want to have at least 100,000 members in our own team, 50,000 on each side. That's another personal goal of mine, which means no matter what side you're on right now, you might look and say, oh, I've got 70 people in my downline. I only got 6. I've got 800. You're going to have a whole lot more as time goes on. But I want you to be in position to benefit from it as well. And if we all do our part, get your business for free. I'm thinking I might even do something special by creating your own private promo video for anybody that gets their business for free in Cryptogenics. I'll make you a video that brands you. It's got your picture on it. It's got your contact information. It's talking about Cryptogenics that you can use to promote and show people. Yeah, look, I'm in Cryptogenics. I'm getting my education on. I got my business for free, and check out my promo video. So, I didn't plan on doing that, but I am going to do it now that I think about it. So anybody that gets their 3 gets a brand new promo video. All right. So we covered that, our personal goals. Yesterday we covered what the update of the company is and what it's going to be. And now I want to have a short discussion, answer any questions. So if any of you have any questions or you need clarity on anything, you can, if you're muted, hit *6 to unmute yourself, state your name, where you're calling from, and ask away or share any comments that you have. So the floor is open.
Hey, Brandon, it's Jamal here from Brooklyn, New York.
Yes, sir.
Is the company coming up with a trading platform?
The trading platform. Okay, so let me answer out that one. There's 2 sides to this. The first is the app itself is going to be able to provide market trends to help you trade on your own account, which means if you set up your Bittrex account, your Binance account, Poloniex, and you're doing your own day trading with your own money on your own account, then the app's going to be your assistant to help you day trade. That's a trading platform. The other one, and this is private, so I can mention this, is called Crypto Rhythm. Crypto Rhythm will be separate from Cryptogenics. 2 separate entities. It will be Crypto Rhythm LLC. You've got Cryptogenics LLC. The Crypto Rhythm itself is a bot. The bot is an auto trader that trades on your behalf. This we thought we would have launched back in February, but because of the rules and regulations in the United States, our compliance attorneys have put a hold on it until they can get registered and get compliant in all 50 states with 4 separate entities. Now, this is a tricky subject here because the moment we talk about percentages, we're illegal. So if you see any program out there saying, Brandon, can Cryptogenics compare this other company's doing 2% a day or 30% a month? They're illegal. They either they don't know it yet, but they're going to get shut down. People are going to end up going to jail over that stuff, and that's not what we're going to do. We already had a negative article written up on us, and we haven't even, before we even launched, and they're already saying, oh yeah, Cryptogenics is having a trading platform and promising passive gains. That's illegal. See how fast that happened? And we haven't even said or done anything yet. So we have to be very, very careful about when we start talking about a trading platform in the United States. Do we have one that's ready? Yes. Is it legal in the United States when all 50 states with the SEC? No, because of how it's done. And so and it's a process. We're talking about having to pay fees. We're talking about the system has to be compatible and auditable with the IRS so that they can track every single trade that's being done and audit it through a third-party system, because Cryptogenics is not going to be the one controlling your money. They're not going to be the ones, we're not holding your money. That's one difference between us and other trading platforms. You give them your money, they sit on it for 8 months, and you don't get it released until 8 months later. But a lot of companies take off and run with people's money before that 8 months is up. Right. So
sorry to cut you off. Only reason I'm bringing this up, I'm not going to name no names, as you know, we all I've been trying to get in touch with people in other companies, as you know, that fell through for 2017. But Icon Pro, people been just hitting me up the last couple of weeks. I'm trying to tell them about this program right now there. So with that company right there that I named, Icon Pro, they're coming out with. So are they going to be in trouble? I don't know.
Well, I used to be a top producer in iCoin Pro. iCoin Pro is the first system I went through to get my education during the summer. Actually, I started 1 year ago this month, to the summer of 2017. What they first wanted to come out with an app to have alerts on it, and they failed to come out with the app, but they added their alert software to their back office. Now, I've also heard that they're trying to come out with their own type of trading platform. Until I see the details, I don't want to comment on what's legal or illegal or not, because they were the first ones that was calling everybody else illegal. They were calling USI-Tech, BitConnect, all the rest illegal because they were doing the trading with your money. And iCoin Pro was saying, we're teaching you how to trade with your own money. So if they're reversing course, then I know what they need to do to be legal, and I doubt that they'd be able to get there before us. And I use one example. There's a company called Robinhood that has far more money than everybody. They've got hundreds of millions of dollars to play with. They've got massive legal teams. And so far, they've only been able to get registered in 6 states. So if Robinhood can't get it done that fast, I seriously doubt iCoin Pro is going to be able to do it in a legal way. See, we can launch our crypto rhythm right now, and we might be able to go a year, 6 months or a year, until some state decides to write a cease and desist order because one person complains, and that's all it takes. All it takes. Let's say, for example, one of our reps decides to make a video, post it on YouTube. I made 40% on my money with the crypto rhythm last month, and they show back office and proof that actually they did make that. And then some joker watches it on YouTube. They sign up. The next month, they only make 28%. They still made a profit, but they were promised that they'd make 40%. So they decided to send a letter to Texas. And, I signed this program. They promised me 40%. Here's a video saying I can make 40%. I only made 28%. I want to sue. and then immediately all it takes is one person to get the whole thing shut down. So
right.
I'm gonna watch iCoin Pro closely to see how they do it, but and I'm sure they're not going to be the last. IML will probably try to do something.
Right. Yeah,
generators too.
You know, so just keep this person just keep me updated because you know at the game you hear the companies out there feel very comfortable with you being my leader and seeing what's going on with the company. But like you said, you see some of the stuff with IML and iCoin Pro and these other companies claiming. So I'm here to stay. Just wanted to see what your views was about that. So thanks for answering that question. No problem.
And keep me updated too if you hear something before I do.
Okay, cool. No problem.
All right. Any other questions or comments?
Hi, Brandon.
Normally I say ladies first, but I heard two ladies. So one of you go
Hi,
first.
Brandon. This is Bethany from Seattle. And
welcome.
I would like to know, thank you. I would like to know how we can contact you to work hard for this awesome opportunity that you are making available to us.
Fantastic. Okay, I'm going to give you my telephone number now.
All right.
Number is area code 909-670-3945. Again, that's 909-670-3945. Also, you can look me up on Facebook. We do have a private team page, TCA page, for our team. Everything that I post on the Cryptogenics groups, I also post on our team page. So send me a message if you want to be, make sure you want to be a member of our team, private team as well.
I am already.
All right, perfect. Here you go.
All righty. I'm on it. I'm on it, brother.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm ready. All right.
Do you have another question?
All right,
Brandon.
Well, hold on. There was another lady first.
Yes. This is Vanessa Harris, Houston, Texas.
Hey,
And
Vanessa, go right ahead.
Hey, thank you. My question is two-part. Number one, are they working to put our totals in the tree, meaning how many points do we have on the left and how many points do we have on the right? And if so, go ahead.
What was the last time you looked in your back office?
Just a second ago.
Okay, let me go to mine right now and take a look at mine.
Because what I see and what I understand is the number of people who have stars beside them.
Okay, so let's say if you click the commissions button in the top, it's going to tell you team count, how many you have on your left team, how many you have on your right team, and then next to that you're going to see paid count. That's going to tell you how many people have actually paid, which means that's how many points you have there. How many points on the left, how many points on the right. Then it's going to tell you your earnings to date, and then below that it's going to break down week ending for 4/25 and week ending for 5/3. So you want to see your points, you can look under the paid count. That tells you how many points you have. Does that make sense? Did I lose you guys? You guys still with me?
Explain it again, please.
Okay, go in your back office, click on the commissions tab at the top, and then underneath your name, you're going to see on the far left, it says team count. So it's going to tell you how many people you have on your left team and how many people you have on your right team.
Oh, all right.
Then next to that, you're going to see paid count. That's what matters. How many people have paid on your left and how many people have paid on your right. That's what matters right there. That's your points.
So when they do a commission run and they take out the 2 and 1, that'll take points away from your paid account side, right?
Now, I don't know if it's going to take points away from the paid account, but from looking at this, I'm going to suggest that they do add one more tab here or column that shows active points, so that you're not seeing points you've already gotten paid for. So that's a good suggestion to bring up. So I'm going to bring that up to Stephen, that we need to add something there that's actually showing the active points.
Thank you.
No problem. All right. Anybody else? I know there were others that might have had questions or comments.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, it's Bonita from Pennsylvania. And I just had a comment because when I first had an issue when I was trying to sign up, I had an issue with Coinbase. And there was a lot of things it had to do with my name. But anyway, I did look on, how to get set up with different, I guess, like where you can purchase Bitcoins. And I did find local Bitcoins, which is also on the site there. And I just wanted to say that was really good because I had no problem. It was just so smooth. I signed up with, who purchased Bitcoins with somebody who had a good rating, and we did it that day, and it took about an hour. So
fantastic. And well, thank you for bringing that part up because we also are going to have two other options. Right now we've got ACH option where you can do bank wire transfer and also that Zelle. So when you log into your back office, the first tab tells you how to pay with U.S. dollars. And what I'm hearing rumors of, so don't, like I said yesterday, don't quote me on this, but in the United States very soon, we're going to be able to accept credit card payments for sign up. So what that's going to allow us to do is for people to move and get into the system much faster than waiting a week or 2 weeks for them to figure out, even after watching. You got some people that will watch the video and they'll get their account set up within a couple of minutes. You have other people that will watch the video, they'll get hung up on one transaction or they're trying to confirm their bank. They don't know the 2 micropayments. They don't know the KYC. They're asking a million questions and it gets confusing. And then it takes a month for them to get paid. So we don't want people to be frustrated their very first time coming into the door. Because you know how people are when they get frustrated when something seems difficult, they just don't do anything. So by allowing credit card payments, they're able to get things moving fast. You guys get paid fast. Now what they still need to do is set up their Bitcoin wallet so that they can get paid. Now that is going to be much easier because now people are going to be motivated. Oh, I better get my wallet set up if I want to get this money. So just giving you guys a heads up, very soon you might start seeing the ability to pay with credit card in the system.
That's good.
All right.
Because I think it was, the easier, the better, I guess.
That's true. You're right. That's true. So thank you, Benita.
Oh, you're
all right.
welcome.
Anybody else? Any comments or questions? Also, here's another benefit, guys, with us and our team. With me being in the position that I am in, that means I have direct, what's the word I want to use? Direct communication with the owners. Everything, myself and Christy, since we're on the top 2 sides, nothing happens without us knowing about it or any details. So any suggestions or things that you guys bring to us, we're able to take it directly to corporate. But we definitely want you to utilize the kgxsolutions@gmail.com. So if you've got any support, remember, I'm not support. I don't want you to use me as support. I'm not support. I'm here to help you build your business, not figure out what your password is. So if you've got any problems, technical stuff, kgxsolutions@gmail.com. If you've got any suggestions, then use kgx.suggestionbox@gmail.com. This is the time where we are fine-tuning our product. You guys see that we don't have the test up yet after you take each lesson. That will be there before we go into launch. But we're able to put our testimonials in place because in pre-launch, you guys are using the system. We're getting feedback from you. We're able to tweak it and change things up. So I also say that to manage your expectations, that nothing is going to be 100% perfect right now. You guys are the test subject. So don't get frustrated or, they don't have their stuff together yet. This is pre-launch. Be ready for the launch. We need your help in making this happen. And the reward for this, for you guys being the early birds to go through the stages, is you're going to be positioned to make the most money. You're going to sit on top of the entire company as we grow worldwide. All right. Any other comments, questions, or anything?
Hey, Brandon, this is Paul.
Hey, Paul, go right ahead.
Okay. Do you have a timetable on that crypto rhythm? How many states have they been able to register on?
Well, the timetable could be anywhere between 1 month to 6 months from now, and that is out of our hands. It is even out of our attorneys' hands. The attorneys, what's slowing things up is the states themselves. I don't know how many states we're already registered in. I do know, can I say this? I do know the goal is to be registered in half the states before we launch in August. So we'd be registered in at least half. That doesn't mean we're going to launch in half the states. We're not going to launch until we have all of them, because that opens up another set of problems that even Robinhood is dealing with, where people from a different state will, when they sign up, will just lie about what state they're in, or they'll use a VPN for that state or whatever, and it's going to come back when time for taxes, because we submit 1099s. We're going to submit to the IRS everybody's earnings. We are 100% legitimate. This isn't under-the-table money. And when they realize, oh, wait a minute, yeah, you've got a person in a state that's not registered using your trading platform, you're supposed to know who your customers are. We need to shut you down. So we don't want to have that issue come up. But the timetable is based on the states. The only loophole to that is the states are constantly changing their rules. If you pay attention to Wyoming, Idaho, Arizona, and Georgia, they're writing a law right now that states cryptocurrencies is more of a currency than an asset or a commodity. But then you've got Texas, South Carolina, and North Carolina. They wrote laws stating that this is looking at this as a commodity, as an asset, as a security, which means there's a different set of laws you have to follow. And when South Carolina did that cease and desist against USI-Tech in March, the formal SEC came out with a ruling where they say this is what we consider a security. And I want to read this, well, I know it by heart. I'm going to tell you guys what they consider. The security is if an individual joins a program and gives that program money with the intent of the program to invest by trading or mining your money on your behalf and then sending you profits on that money, then that is a sale of a security. And they need to register and follow all the rules and guidelines of each said state, if that state will even allow it. Because there are some states that won't, like Canada. You'd be hard-pressed. That's one of our hardest places to make sure we get registered in, because they have bans against ICOs as well. So it's very tricky and difficult, so we can't put a direct timetable on it. Will we have it in the future? Absolutely. When? I just don't know. So until then, I'm putting all my focus on what we do have and what we can work with right now until that other stuff is ready. Did that help answer?
I still have one more question. You talked about the promotional video for those that have 3 ROEs. What do we need to send to you, and how is that going to work?
Well, since I just came up with the idea tonight, I got to make the video. So I got to come up with an idea in my mind. What I think I already have a template I want to use, and then so anybody that's qualifies already, that you have your 3, all you got to do is send me a screenshot, send me an email and a screenshot in your back office. Go to your back office and click on not personal info, the personal, what's it called? Let me look again.
Organized team.
Organized team. Yeah, organized team. And it'll show me at least 3 people with a star next to their name. So I know you got 3 people that's paid. Right. So that's all you got to do. Just send me a screenshot of that, email it to me. And this week I'll be working on a template video that you guys can make for you guys.
Sounds good. Thank you.
No problem, Paul. All right. Anybody else?
Hey, Brian, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Listen, I just got on. This is Gene Flynn. I was trying to text you. I've been traveling. I couldn't get on. I just got on about 5 minutes ago. You'd already done. So I hope you can send me the recording so I can listen to it the next as soon as I get it.
Definitely. Yeah, it's recorded right now. So as soon as we're done, I'll I'll have it processed and send it out to everybody.
Good deal. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thanks.
No problem. Anybody else? Any other comments or questions?
Hey, this is Clint. You may have already thrown it out there, but can I get your email address, please?
Sure. It's my last name, I-V-E-Y, V as in Victor, the number 30 at gmail.com. So IV30@gmail.com.
Thank you, sir.
And again, my telephone number for those who came on late is 909-670-3945. All right, anybody else? Any comments or questions? All right, fantastic. So we will have a team call again next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I might change the number because I forgot we've got international people, and I have a different conference line I use when international people want to come on. So I'll make sure you guys get the new number for next Sunday. You'll be able to hop on your computer and listen, and there's international numbers from different countries that they can call in as well. This is my domestic United States conference call line that I've been using for 10 years. So I'll give you that out. The goal this week, and the goal to focus on as a team, if you want to start to have a great story, a launch to your business, make some money, eliminate your risk, is knock out your first 3. Get your money back. I want to have a precedent set that nobody on our team is in the red. Every single person on our team is in the black because they got their 3. That's the goal. And if you duplicate this, put it down on paper. Let's just say you got 12 months, and it takes you a month to get your first 3. And then it takes them a month to get their first 3. And then it takes them a month to get their first 3. At the end of 12 months, look at the size of your organization. And then let's take the Holton Bugs approach. Why not knock that out in our first 24 hours? So when someone signs up and you spend that 5 minutes on showing them how to get plugged into the system, and you let them know, hey, listen, the biggest problem in the crypto space is people are risking money that they can't afford to lose. I'm going to show you how to eliminate your risk your first 24 hours. Let's get your first 3 people in the system. Now you got your money back. You get a brand new promo video. You get to be a part of the co-op campaign, and you have a success story to share with others. Let's focus on that. And if just by focusing on that, you will automatically be started getting promoted to the higher ranks. All right. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. This is our very first team call for TCA, Team Crypto Alliance. And let's have a productive week. Take advantage of the Zoom calls taking place this week. Take advantage of putting people on. They can hear directly from the owner. I do the presentation every Thursday night. I call that Money Thursday. For our team, we definitely want to make sure that that Thursday night call is packed out, because you can tell people this is our direct upline, Brandon Ivey. He's direct to the company. You're going to hear information directly from him. I'm working with him directly. He's working directly with the owners. You got to be on Thursday nights. That should be TCA's main presentation every Thursday night. Even if you don't have guests, you want to pack that out. There's an old saying, and I got this from Gene Flynn and his guys, that when you don't have guests, the meeting needs you. When you do have guests, you need the meeting. We work this as a team. When people hop on and they're on the Zoom and they see 100, 200, 300 people on, there's a party going on over here. I need to be a part of this. If they hop on and there's 4 or 5 people, they think to themselves, hey, nothing's going on here. There's nothing to be so excited about. So we help each other by making sure we are on, even if you just have it on as background noise, just because you logged in and you're so busy, watching American Idol or whatever. So at least play team and pack that Thursday call. If that's the only webinar you can be on, that's the one you want to be on, because that's the one your upline is doing. Tuesday evening is being done by Jeremy Barnett. Wednesday evening is being done by co-owner Stephen McCullough. Then we've got one of our members, Dr. Michael Smith Sr., does the 3 p.m. Eastern call on Thursday afternoon. And then I'm looking to develop new presenters. Next week, we're going to talk about branding yourself. Like I shared yesterday on the training, if you were to YouTube or Google cryptogenics, do you pop up? And if not, I'm going to show you how. So there's a couple of homework assignments I'll have you do. Some of you can start doing it this week. Pull out your cell phone. You like taking selfies anyway. Turn on the video, and for 2 minutes, just talk about who you are, why you're interested in cryptocurrency, and how cryptogenics is going to help you get to where you want to be. That's it. Your own personal testimonial. You post that on Facebook. You put that up on YouTube. You'd be surprised by how many people will start to find you. It's all about the law of attraction. But if you don't do any of this, how are people going to find you? This is the easiest business in the world to recruit in right now. And it's only going to get easier as the price of Bitcoin continues to rise. Then you're going to start seeing more people looking into Bitcoin and crypto. So every time it starts to go down, then you see a little bit of whining, a little bit of, not too much attention placed on it. So we want to take advantage of this time where it's about to explode. And you want to have your face out there talking about cryptocurrency education. And then the other video is you going to cryptotools.com, downloading the PDF file, and record yourself doing the presentation and load it up on Facebook. Cryptogenics presentation by, and put your name on there. So that gets you ranked. That gets people finding you. People sign up with people they think know something. So that's all you got to do. And we'll talk more about that next Sunday. So thank you guys for joining us tonight for our very first team call for Cryptogenics. Let's have a productive week. My goal is, can we put 250, 300 members on our team this week? I think we can. So that's the goal. How many team members can we put in this week? All right, guys. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. God bless. Good night. Bye-bye.
Cryptogenics.